Aqua Soul family, what it do? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Aqua gang. Hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I certainly am. As you can see, we're still in our little makeshift wind down Wednesday sort of set. I was feeling it. So even though it's not Wednesday, go ahead and grab yourself a libation, get you something to drink on. I certainly had to take me a sip of water because the thirst. Baby, the thirst is real. I'm just saying. I don't know if you know this person is parched as fuck and really fighting for their life. They trachea is dry, motherfucker. Like, I'm just saying. Again, this is going to be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. May or may not resonate though, right? Can't be for every Aquarius. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I do upload for you guys quite often though, right? So please click that subscribe button, click the like button, click the notification bell, all it, do all it. You guys, what are we gonna do? Because I took 2 big gulps of water and I'm still extremely thirsty. Are we dealing with a very thirsty person at this juncture? Like, what is happening? What is happening? And this is somebody who believes that they're not pressed, but they're very much so pressed. This is somebody who looks for attention in all aspects of their life. This is an attention whore, an attention whore monger. You know this already though, okay? You chalked it up to this just being a part of that person's character, part of who they are as an individual, and some parts of their thirst and thirst trapping may have been even attractive to you at the onset, but it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. This is a lot. This person is a lot. Now, this is just a part of a bit of our pre-shuffle. We do have somebody now coming to a realization of your worth, okay? You definitely gave this person a lot of opportunities. I'm just going to say that, right? No judgment at all. You were giving them a chance. You were just giving them a chance. Just giving them a chance, right? You gave them a blank check is what I kept hearing when this fantasy card came out. It was almost like a reality check. How much was the check for? I want to know. 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, 1 month, 2 weeks. Like, how much was the check for? Definitely a reality check for this person at this juncture, okay? They are kind of pretending like they're not pressed, but as I stated, the thirst is real. The thirst is real, okay? So the nope, you're not asking for too much card is most certainly this individual now coming to this realization, right? They're now wanting to cash this reality check after how much time though? Okay, I don't even know if you're still in connection with this person or not. It's going to be different for all of you, but it does seem like an extended amount of time has gone by before they decided they wanted to cash in this check. So we have high honor, right? So most certainly somebody who is now seeing your worth, you guys. This is the positioning in which they are looking at you. They now want to prop you up on a pedestal. They now want to speak your good graces. They now want to give you your accolades, give you a parade, give you a party, give you your flowers, all of those things, all of it. But they're also in the background like, I'm not too pressed though, right? That's definitely an attempt for them to save face just in case you're like, never. It's no longer there, okay? Insufficient funds, motherfucker. You can no longer cash. This bank account is closed. It's closed. You're no longer banking with us. There is an exclamation mark after the you're not asking for too much. So this is somebody who possibly had a conversation with someone, maybe a mentor, somebody much smarter than them. I will say that. Somebody who has a little bit of brain cells, okay? Who's like telling them like, did you really let that go? Like, did you really, like, this is the main one here. Like, I know you was dibbling and dabbling and fucking around and laying it low, spreading it wide, you know, giving away your possessions to all the bums, bummettes, and birds and bitches, right? I know, but the aqua was the main one. You weren't supposed to let that drop. You were off. You wasn't supposed to let that fumble. You weren't supposed to let that go. You weren't supposed to let all of the, you know, things that you like to tell yourself about yourself go to your head now. Gender doesn't matter. This is someone who's looking at you as number one. You weren't always in that position to this person. They put a lot of things before you, either other people, their job, their money, their own worth, right? Everything before you. But now it's just like that reality is definitely hitting them like a ton of bricks. I heard they see the light. They see the light. Oh my gosh. And it's blinding. It's blinding. It's almost as if this pathway definitely has butterflies, lots of transformation going on for this person energetically, okay? They are not in a position to be as arrogant as they once were. Very, very humbling position for this person, but they are accepting this challenge, but not head on, if that makes sense. They still don't want to seem like they're too pressed or like they're too thirsty, but we already know that they are because I felt it, right? I'm telling you, parched in a motherfucker, okay? They're definitely pressed. They are worried, pressed, thirsty, wanting your attention, just wanting an answer even for some of you, especially if you've been ignoring them, just wanting some kind of sign, right? That it's okay for them to approach the light and that you won't burn them with that bitch if they do approach. Like they just, it's definitely a bit of nervousness, timidness. And I don't know if this person has ever felt that with you before. Cause like I said, you gave them a check, like a blank check to do as they please with it. Like almost rope to hang themselves. So let's see here. We have, yep, 9 of Wands. You can't make this shit up. Lots of cycles. This is the wounded warrior. You got tired as fuck of waiting for this person. Too many bruises. Wounded warrior has all kinds of patches, bandages, crutches. Like you're wounded. Okay? Trying to defend yourself, trying to defend your honor, trying to prove yourself, trying to show your worth, trying to say like, you're really about to fumble this whole bag. Do you know who I am? Like you tried to tell them that without actually telling them that. Do you know who the fuck I am? That's first and foremost, right? That's a little bit arrogant, but it definitely is something that you should have stood 10 toes down on. Lots of resilience here. This person is trying to build up the courage under this fire. Lots of fire here as well. Right? Didn't I say they saw the light? They're hoping that you don't burn them with whatever torches you have now against them, okay? We have the 8 of Pentacles in the upright. This is definitely their perspective of the situation in the present day, okay? They do see you divesting. They see you diverting your energy. They see you diverting your time, your resources. They no longer have as much access, if any at all. They feel like you have become I don't know, disgusted? Is that the word? Disgusted. Busted and disgusted with them. Like you just can't stomach it anymore. Teamwork is not a thing to you anymore. Like I gave you a blank check. You could have done anything that you wanted to with that check, and you chose to outwardly blindfold yourself to reality. So now it's like, no, you're not asking for too much. Give me the check back, please. Just give me one more chance, right? Baby, please. Okay. Ciao. Now they're trying to, if you do give this person an opportunity to have a conversation with you, they are going to go ahead and give you your flowers, okay? They're going to let you know the light that you've possessed in their life, what you've done for them, how they view you as the main one, right? Number one, above all, the highest. Numero uno. They should have been doing that all along. Definitely. They view you as a lucky strike. This card has 25 on it. 5 plus 2 is 7, and 7 is a lucky number. We all know that here, okay? We all know that here. Damn. So we have the 8 of Cups in the reverse. I believe this is the hope for the future, is what they're saying. Okay. You did walk away from this. A lot of you have already done like cord cutting rituals to energetically remove yourself from this person. They are still holding on for dear life though, right? That goes without saying. There is a bit of work that this person needs to do. I I believe that they feel like, though, this is the way, right? This is their strategy. All I have to show Aqua is that I view them as number one. I do hold them in a higher honor. I do value you. I know your worth, right? You weren't asking me for too much, no matter how many times I gaslighted you, no matter how many times I manipulated you into thinking that you were asking for too much, that you were doing too much, that that's not what love was about, that, you know, I could, you know, do whatever the fuck I want elsewhere, right? It is what it is. I'm not pressed. That's definitely their energy in the connection in the past and now in the present, because of you walking away, placing the value on yourself, showing them I definitely did not have to give you that check to do with what you wanted. It was out of love, okay, and a bit of loyalty, okay, to the connection, not the person. Because I feel like the connection was a very strong one. It was one that you had a very, very difficult time letting go of. So it was easier to give this person a little bit more rope so that this shit could work. It was easier to go a couple of more rounds. It was easier to thug it out, right? Before taking an L, because either way, walking away from this, you would have still felt like you were taking an L. So there was an extended amount of time, is what I'm saying, before you actually walked away. And now they want to run and chase up behind you and get you to turn this 8 of Cups around. Like, don't leave me. Yeah, this is you transforming. You're the butterflies, right? Like the phoenix rising almost. Butterflies are a great symbol of transformation, movement, progression, expansion, growth, if you will, right? They're like, don't go. You're all the way up here. That's you. They all the way the fuck back here. Like, please come back. Ciao. This person may still be in La La Land. I just heard that. You gave this person a reality check, but they continuously, they are delusional, right? They are in this fantasy world where they feel like they can betray people, they can cheat on people, they can fuck people over, they can treat you like shit, they can talk down to you or try to humble you or try to dim your light or try to make you act like, you know, make you feel like you're doing the most, you're doing too much, you're asking for too much. How dare you? You don't have the, you know, you don't have the leeway to be asking for all of this. In their fantasy world, all of that is okay. They should still be able to come back whenever they want in their fantasy world. And the fact that they've been able to every single time up until this point, I'm just saying, right? It's not a lot. Has them believing that this is the next step. Okay, now I need to just actually say it, right? No real actions, guys. These are all words. Ciao. What the fuck? Lots of desperation here. Even though they've come with this strategy, there's something inside of them. They're living in a fantasy world, you guys. These are fantasies within this person's head to believe that they can get that 8 of Cups to turn around just by whispering a couple sweet nothings. Sweet, but nothing, empty, nothing. See? So whose situation is this? Because they're telling me that this is not everyone, but it's a majority, okay? Not a great majority, but there is a percentage of you who dealt with someone actively choosing another over you. And now they're like, oh wait, no, you're number one. Come back. Like they definitely weren't doing it for me. I just wanted to kind of, I don't know, build a sandcastle. I just wanted to play a little bit, like come back, right? I don't love them the way I love you. Fantasy, guys, not reality. Not reality. This person is banking with the fantasy world. They're not realistically looking at things, guys. They are not. This is why this approach is as such. And they may still try to hold on to their dignity with that I'm not pressed card by coming towards you. But still trying to keep it cool, right? Trying to keep it as though they still know that they have it. They still know that, you know, they can get whoever they want. You know, I want you, but I don't want you that bad. I'm not going to beg you, even though they want to beg you. They want to say, Alexa, play Jodeci. Baby, I'm begging, baby, I'm begging, begging, baby. They want to do that shit. I'm telling you, they do. Their mind is warped with, should I come towards you with desperation, or should I play it cool, play it chill, like I still got a starting lineup, like so that you won't think that I'm desperate even though I am, so you won't think that I'm parched, that I'm thirsty. Just, you know, should I act like I got a couple of, you know, 25-cent water bottles over there on the side to drink off of, just so you know, I want you, but I'm not about to beg you. Child, this is a mess. It's all over the place. It really lacks structure, and it lacks logic, right? It don't make sense. It doesn't. It never made sense to you. Didn't. Try to give this person an education with that reality check. You was like, can you please go to go get some education? You're dumb as fuck. Like, I love you, but you are fucking dumb. Like, go, please, pay for some books. Pay for a semester in all things necessary for brain cells, please. And they never did it. They're just like, I never meant to do it. I'm sorry, take me back. You're like, are you educated now? They're like, listen, you either gonna take me back or you're not gonna take me back, right? Just walk right on around that question. They're still brainless, guys, okay? Just in case you were wondering, like I was wondering. No, they did not cash that. They didn't cash it in at all. Child. They would like to have access to that again, however, right? But for what reason? Because they wasted it before, right? In reference to your time. And I'm almost for certain with this 9 of Wands here, it may be another waste, right? I don't love them the way I love you. It's almost, it's called something in psychological terminology, right? In psychology, I guess it's called triangulation, where they try to compare you to something or try to get you to view someone or something else as lesser than you, right? So that you will devalue yourself and give yourself to them for free, right? Even though you have all the value. You baby. It's all there. Top dollar. No for sale sign. Ain't no 2 for $20 over here. Ain't no sales. It's all luxury. Like, it's just that. Price should remain as such, should not change. However, you're fucking with somebody who is going to say, well, such and such and such, my ex would not have done it this way, or my mom does it this way, or my brother, right? Bringing in all of these other outside sources so that you can devalue yourself and give it to them for a deal. They want a deal. Oh my gosh. I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this shit. I can't. I can't believe you didn't put yourself on sale. What do you mean? This is all from this person's perspective, guys. All of the things that they're going to try to say or, you know, kind of conjure up within conversation should the two of you have a chance to engage. Oh my God, it's bad. It's bad, okay? This is definitely screaming nightmares, you know, jumping up like a halted sort of movement within their sleep. That's what I'm seeing. Like jumping up out of the sleep, sheets soaking wet, right? Like scared out of their mind. I don't believe that you would do anything to this person. It's just, I feel as though they are being communicated with in the 5D by spirit. They're being given these visions, right, of what they let go of, what's beyond this light down this path. And it definitely does not entail nothing that those other bums and bumettes and bitches and birds have. Nobody else has it, right? Only you do. So I gotta get back to Aqua. I gotta talk to Aqua. I have to tell you. I have to express to you how I feel. I have to let you know that I've changed. Like this time right here, this time. Forget all the other times, because those times weren't it, right? I get it. This time though, this is the one right here, baby. This is the one that's gonna lead to marriage. This is the one that's gonna lead to a relationship, to kids, family, an empire. Is someone selling a dream? Right? A fantasy? Is someone selling a fantasy? Like, I just don't understand. I really want to know if this is true or not. I'm going over to the extended, guys, okay? Without further ado, let's make our way on over there so we can really tap that ass. I mean, tap in. We're going to tap in. I want to see what can you expect to happen in the future of this connection so you can prepare yourself. I want to see what karma might this person be trying to avoid, because I just feel intuitively that's what's happening here. You have nothing to do with these haunting dreams, right? The night sweats, the nightmares. That it has absolutely nothing to do with you and everything to do with you. I also want to see what this person's next steps are going to be and their intentions for those. That's also going to be something that you want to know. It'll be imperative for your movement forward. Let's look at the subconscious blockages that may be stagnating your growth beyond this. And then we'll look at the lesson that Spirit needed you to learn in this. And have you learned that lesson? Give us an idea if we are beyond this pathway yet. Okay, shit looks great for you. Things are gonna turn out fantastically abundant for you. Either now or later. It may take longer for some of you, who knows? That's why we definitely need to see if the lessons were learned. But beyond this shit right here, beyond the pain, beyond the dark nights of the soul, beyond the ascension, beyond the enlightenments or the sort of spiritual paths that sometimes can cause tumultuous pain, right? It's nothing that I like to glamorize. It often does have beauty for those ashes on the other end, okay? And then we'll get into, of course, your new love message, because that is definitely something that I am interested in knowing. I can feel the energy around it. Approaching is extremely, I'm telling you, it's going to be worth waiting for, is what they're saying. I want to see what or whom is approaching you in this next cycle. Only the new. Only good shit. I also want to see how can you best prepare to ensure that you are becoming and remaining invisible to all toxicity on all levels, whether relationship wise, romantically, platonically, with family, friends, period. Like keeping all of that shit out of your frequency level so you can be at the highest level frequency wise moving forward. I also want to see what the potential for union in this next cycle is for you. What signs and synchronicities can you look out for from Spirit to signify that you've met your divine counterpart? And then we will, of course, get the divine's focus advice for you in reference to how you can manifest the life of abundance in which you desire in the least amount of time, like yesterday, okay? Like quick, fast, and in a hurry. But first, let's go ahead and click that like button if you don't mind, guys, all right? Click that subscribe button. I love y'all down. Y'all already know. All right, hopefully you're gonna meet me on over there, and I'm gonna link it down below in the description box, and I'm gonna see you over there.